All right, so here we are. I'm going to start in Photoshop. I'm going to take that picture that you sent me, which is a screenshot, and I'm assuming that this is supposed to be a 5 by 7. So I'm going to use the crop tool, cancel. I'm going to use the crop tool, set it at 5 by 7, and I'm going to bring it in, and I'm going to get it so that I think it's looking pretty good. Let's move it. I think that's going to be good. Is it? That's going to be 5 by 7? Yeah, now it's 5 by 7. Does it look 5 by 7? Doesn't look 5 by 7. One. Looks bigger than 5 by 7. Let's see, image size. Yeah. So 5 by 7. Okay, that's now 5 by 7. Got 5 by 7. Now, what I want to do is I want to get rid of the white stuff. So I'm going to choose the magic wand just because it does color so well. I'm going to make sure that contiguous is checked so it doesn't get all the white, just the white in the center panel. Then I'm going to hit delete. No, cancel. I don't want content aware. I don't want to fill it. I just want to hit delete. I want to hit delete. Okay, so I'll get rid of the little thing there, the lock, and then hit delete. Okay, so there I got it, and now it's transparent. And I'll save it as a PNG file, because PNG files save the transparency, and I'm going to call this JP border. All right, I'm going to save it on my desktop. Save. It's a PNG file saved in the desktop. Actually, I want to do something else to it. Here it is, image size. It's 72 pixels per inch. I'm going to make it 300 pixels per inch because that's what I want to do when I send it off to the print house. All right, so I made it. There we go, double click. It's now 5 by 7 at 300 pixels per inch, and I click save. All right, then I go to Lightroom. I made these 7 pictures. I've got them in a collection called Test Print. I got these 7 pictures. Each of these pictures I made sure is the same aspect ratio as my frame. So I cropped them to 5 by 7. They're all cropped at 5 by 7. All right, then I go to the print module. Now, I don't want all this white. I want a 5 by 7 print. So what I did is I went to page setup. I chose orientation of portrait. I went to manage custom sizes. And I made, by clicking on plus, I'll make another one, a new, and I'll name this 5 by 7 WHCC. There's one already there, but I've already made it. So what I did is there, I do that, and I changed the height, the width to 5, the height to 7, and the margins to 0. So that'll be borderless. So when I send it off, I'll send it off as just a 5 by 7 image. Click OK. Click OK. That's what I'm going to use. There's my image there, and I go back to my print. I don't zoom to fill, and I don't rotate to fit. All right. But it looks down here, and here in the layout, it says it's giving me a height of 5 and a width of 4. What the hell is that? So, because it's got margins. So I want my margins. I don't want margins. I want all these margins to 0. And then my height is 7. And my width is 5. Width is 5. So it's complete 5 by 7. Then the trick is, use the identity plate. There's my identity plate that I've already got there. That one that says Smith Michael. Takes the name of the computer. But this little thing here is a secret where you can edit the identity plate. So I'm going to edit the identity plate. Click there, and I'm going to choose Use a Graphical Identity Plate. Locate the file. There's JP Border PNG. That's there on the desktop. I'll choose that. Now, before I click OK, I'm going to click Save As, and I'm going to call it JP Border. whatever I want to call it whatever you want. All right, it's going to probably tell me when I click OK, it's probably going to tell me, see, there it is. Probably going to tell me when I click OK, it's too big. No, it didn't. There we go. Who knows? There we go. Now, there it is. So I can drag this out. Actually, I can just do scale and make it 100% because it's the same thing, same size. All right, so there they are. Those are my pictures. They all have that border around them. And now I go down to the bottom of the thing, and instead of, for print job, I do print from, instead of printer, I print a JPEG file. I'm going to use 300 ppi. I'm going to do print sharpening standard. I'm going to do JPEG quality 84 because that's what White House said they like, around that, 84. And Adobe RGB, I'll send it out with that. But I could send it out with any of these things, but either sRGB or Adobe RGB is pretty safe. And then I do print to file. But I need to make sure I have all 7 of them selected. Do print to file. On my desktop, I'll call them JP test prints. Okay, save. Processes my little test prints. And let's go, done. Okay, so let's go test those. I'm going to look for, there it is, JP test prints. I open them up, and there they are. Okay, and then I can send those off. If I open that in preview, I can see the inspector, and here's the inspector, and it tells me it's 1500 by 2100 at 300 pixels per inch. 1500, 300 into 1500 is 5, 300 into 2100 is 7. So it's 5 by 7 at 300 pixels per inch with Adobe RGB attached. Okay, that I think is the thing. So what I do, I open your image in Photoshop. I cropped it to 5 by 7. Then I made sure it was 5 by 7. The image size was 5 by 7 at 300. Okay. I used the magic wand tool and selected and removed the center white area, which is this is transparent. With the checkerboard means transparent. I saved it as a PNG file, which preserves the transparency. In Lightroom, I prepared the images by cropping them the way I wanted them at 5 by 7, and then I went to the identity plate and added an identity plate. I went to edit the identity plate. I used the graphical identity plate, and I added the one that I made, and then I made sure to save it before I clicked OK. And then I blew it up so it matched all my pictures. I selected all my pictures, and I went to print file. I went to print to a JPEG file, 300, quality 84, Adobe RGB, print to file. And there you have it. And let me see if I can get out of this movie.